I think the most important thing is to be yourself. There's no set list of, you need to be this type of person or that type of person. You need to be passionate about what you do. You need to want to change the world. You need to want to, improve things in the US and Australia for the benefit of other people. So be yourself, follow your dream. Don't try to, fit into a box that you think that they're looking for.
I think do what really you're interested in. Obviously it has to have academic merit, and it's a competitive selection process. But I did it in a professional sense, and so I did it much later in life. But I think people should look at it as not an individual benefit as well. It should be doing to make a difference. That's what the scheme, I think, was envisaged to be. And people should be looking, yes, it has to be something that's a passion, but really people who want to make a difference should be looking for the experience.
Be yourself, I think, and follow your dreams. And I think the Fulbright Commission, with the selection processes, are fairly flexible and fairly willing to take somebody's story and to support them if they think that they're a good quality, they have a good quality application. Then I would just go for it, and it's a really good opportunity.
Be yourself. I think if you're applying for a Fulbright scholarship, you really need to be yourself. I think you need to be very clear on why you're applying for a Fulbright specifically, why you want to go to the United States, where you want to go, what you want to do, and show your passion. Obviously you're applying to do further study or further research if you're a professional scholar in your chosen field because you're passionate about it. Go over there, go into your application with an attitude of okay, try to explain to them who you are and how your life has led you to the point that you want to do something like this.
Choose something you're excited about, really work with someone who you think is interesting, and really come up with a great project with them that it's really about, in terms of getting it, just going for it.
Line up well beforehand what you think you would like to study. Make contact with people, whether they're in universities, whether they're in commercial operations, so that you can find out what you may well learn, what you could focus on.
I think it's important to do your research, really find a school, a program in the US that is really worthwhile, internationally renowned, and so finding the right program is key, but then just sharing your passion in your application. I think that's one of the key elements about a Fulbright.
Be a little bit opportunistic in terms of thinking about how you can put together a few things that you're interested in, or a few places that you'd like to go, how to fit them together into a coherent story. And the Fulbright program it's not a package holiday. It's not some sort of pre-arranged tour where once you apply, you're sort of whisked off and everything's taken care of. It's more of a case of, I suppose, a choose your own adventure kind of a scenario. And I think it's probably the people who have a bit of imagination who can come up with sort of crazy yet plausible scheme and be able to convince the selection panel that it's worth a go, that we'll have the best outlook.
Applicants for a Fulbright scholarship have to think outside of their own particular circle. They have to think beyond the benefits of their project for themselves and their hosts, and more into the context of what is going to be the benefits for Australia and America together at large. So in considering a Fulbright application, they really need to think about a lasting legacy that is more than just the project itself.
What I'd suggest to people who want to apply for a Fulbright is to really, first of all, to really consider what difference they want to make, why it is that they are applying, and be able to articulate the value of their study in a way that differentiates them from others.